I feel like this is a complicated situation if it does for you involve money, because I just feel like it's tough to figure out what we're doing, because this is our income. This is how the money's coming in. This is how we're supporting or feeding our families. And because there's so much quarrel here and there's nothing being addressed, I feel like that's what's kind of like messing you up here, right? Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising in Cancer. This is a general reading for love and guidance. Remember, energies can be vice versa. If this doesn't resonate with you, make sure to track your other placements. I have weekly readings for every sign. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the family. If you're interested in a personal reading, click my Facebook link in the description box. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer, Spirit? Okay. It's interesting. Some fire energy here. Maybe Aries or Leo in your situation. And Six of Pentacles, maybe a Taurus too. Okay, let's see what we have starting out here. Okay, we have King of Wands. We have a little bit of confrontation here. A little competition too. We have the Fool, the Magician, the Emperor. Okay, it seems like we are on a path here, Cancer. I'm not sure if it's a work path or a relationship. We're going to get into it, but I feel like we are on a path that we feel really, really good about. But for some reason, there's some confrontation here. I feel like it's something that we've been working on, something that we trust, and we feel so good about. There's like an innocence to it here with the Fool. And I feel like we're putting a lot of energy into it for the right reasons. Either this is something that someone gave to us that we are working on, or something that we are, if we get this accomplished, we'll be able to help people with. But there's maybe some competition here. Maybe we're working our set on a new idea here, and we're realizing how much competition there is for it. See some conversations here. 2 pages just came out. Death is here too. So I feel like this is a fresh start. Something that's really new for you that you're working on here. That you're really kind of excited about. I think it's hard work, whatever it is. I'm still trying to figure this out. For some reason, I feel like for some of you, this is like a creative prospect that you're working on. Ace of Swords is here. I feel like we're approaching this with a new mindset. Maybe we're taking advantage of whatever ended, or what we learned from a past situation and moving it towards this. I see this overburden. Of course, you're going to be overburdened with something that's, you know, important to us. You're going to put a lot more emphasis into it. I'm curious about this Five of Wands here. I'm going to, when we start to go through the next deck, I'm going to find out a little bit more about this. But I feel like there's a lot of communication here. There may be a lot of people involved. Looking again at this Five of Wands, looking at this Six of Pentacles. Maybe we're going into a group. Like a group of you are working on something here. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a lot of people that are involved, and that's what's making this confrontation here. We have the Moon here. We also have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, which makes it interesting. I feel like we're starting something new. This could be work related. This could be people who are starting a new venture here, and there's other people involved. I feel like there's a lot of action behind it, and I feel like it's a good idea, whatever it is. But I feel like because there's so many people involved, there's so many different ideas and feelings towards it. And some people may be feeling kind of overburdened and stressed out. Maybe there's some people who are just not putting in as much work as others, and that's what's creating some type of confrontation here. And some people are feeling like they really have to juggle a lot. Could mean for work, if you're working on a project with a whole bunch of people, it may seem like you are super in charge of it, and other people who are involved are just not doing as much or putting in as much work as you are, and that may feel a little stressful. But it seems like you're kind of leading the pack here. It's a lot of action behind it, and I feel like there's a lot at stake too for some of you. This is really pulling work. I see some pentacles here, but there's a lot of wands here, so this could be again, something creative that you're thinking out of the box, or something new, or this could be a job for some of you. I feel like it's a lot of pressure. Ace of Pentacles here, again with the Ace of Swords. Maybe it's starting a new job position. We have a Knight here, so it's a lot of action here. Yeah, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is a situation here at work that we kind of have to stick in because it is helping our family or helping us take care of our family. So we feel like we need to stay because we're in a good position. So I feel like this is definitely about work for a lot of you. So if you're having a little complications at work, I think whatever you're doing to move forward, I feel like it's going to be a struggle, but this is something that's helping you and your family. So I don't think that this is something to end right now. I'm looking at Death again. Maybe some of you feel like you want to get out and start something new, because I feel like you're dealing with so much. Could be why Judgment is here too. Making a judgment call on if you should stay or not. If you really are not happy. Maybe we're nervous as what's on the other side. Or maybe there's talk. Maybe this conversation is of new prospects of jobs for some of you. Maybe you're trying to get out of this situation because it is too much. I think for some of you, this is something that you've been here for a long period of time. But you're not sure which direction to take. Gotcha. Okay, I got you. I feel like some of you are nervous as to what's to come. Is someone trying to kick you out? Is that why all this drama is here? Because are you nervous that someone's trying to get you out of this job? This is a lot of stress here. The Tower is here. I'm definitely going to add into my breakdown in the beginning of these videos that these are work related also, because I've been getting a lot of work questions lately in my personal readings, and it's been popping out in the cards a lot too, which I know could be, especially right now with everything that's going on, I know work is a big issue for people. I feel like We're trying to make a decision whether to stay or go. I definitely think that this is work stress here. And we're worried about the stability of leaving. Because we know everything about this job already. Yeah, this is definitely someplace that you've been for a period of time now. Something that you've... I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles here, and I'm looking at strength, and I'm looking at these queens along with these you know, with these swords and with these wands. It's like you're knowledgeable about the job. So you feel comfortable here. Let me move these up so you can see. So you feel comfortable here. You know what you have to do. You're knowledgeable about the work, but you're not happy. Gotcha. Maybe we're looking for that freeing. Maybe we've been having a lot of problems. Okay. Okay. For some of you, I feel like it's that you really want to leave. And for some of you, I think we're afraid that somebody's going to kick us out. Can we clarify this deck for Cancer? All in reverse. Look at this too. What do we have here? You have Six of Pentacles again. I'm looking at these four cards, and I feel like we are reaching out for help or for guidance, or we want to... I think that all of this drama that's going on is just like really unsettling for us, and we may be trying to maybe even have the communication with someone about how we're feeling, but we may be feeling a little neglected right now. Maybe we're trying to have these conversations. I see the pages up there, so I feel like we are talking a bit about how we're feeling, but I feel like we're not coming up with any conclusions for us. I feel like we're searching for someone to give us an answer of what we should do regarding this, right? Let's see here. I didn't even see this Seven of Swords that popped out here. I feel like we're searching for some help here. But no one's really giving us much to work with. Seeing that Six of Pentacles twice, I feel like we're kind of saving onto money here. Again, with this Four of Pentacles that's here, I think we're saving on to the money that we have because we know that a change is going to come. Yeah, Judgment is here again. Judgment just fell out on the floor. We're looking for a judgment call. Seven of Swords is here again. I'm just talking about that. Temperance is here. Everything is fine. We're kind of taking the beatings here. We're defending ourselves, but there's no action here. We're not moving towards anything because I just feel like we're a little bit stuck. I feel like this is a complicated situation. If it does for you involve money, because I just feel like it's tough to figure out what we're doing because this is our income. This is how the money's coming in. This is how we're supporting or feeding our families. And because there's so much quarrel here and there's nothing being addressed, I feel like that's what's kind of like messing you up here, right? I feel like we need some, like we need a plan. Let's see if I can pull out a plan for you. Or get you closer to a plan. Let me see what kind of guidance can we give. Usually I don't pull guidance from this deck, but I want to see what else pulls before we go into the next deck. Understand what's going on. So what guidance can we get then? What guidance can we get Cancer? What should we do? Of course, I love it for guidance, and Spirit's like, okay, follow your intuition. High Priestess is here. Follow your intuition. Follow where your heart lies. Follow where your mind knows where. I feel like you have an idea of where you're gonna go. These pages, again, I'm going back to these pages because they're conversations. Maybe these conversations are with new potential jobs or new potential situations here. I feel like maybe we need to have the conversation, kind of spread out everything that we have going on here to try to figure out what we want to do to move forward. But there has to be communication. I feel like we've been communicating how hurt we are. Now we need to communicate to other places that, okay, maybe that involves putting out applications, or just kind of insisting that we need the help. Six of Pentacles is here twice. So it could mean that somebody's, an opportunity is going to come as far as money goes. So let's get ourselves out there and open so that, you know, if we do need, you know, another job or another opportunity, that it'll find us because we are open to making that change before someone else does it for us. Is that some guidance? It's like that nurturing spirit is everywhere here. I feel like family is super on our mind. Fertility is here, which is the Empress. Let me see if that's close. Maybe we need to start nurturing ourselves a bit here. Okay. Whole bunch of cards on the floor. Just grab everything. Okay. Desire, Nine of Staves. We have Fertility. The Empress is here. Eight of Arrows. Okay. Queen of Coins. Seven of Arrows. And reverse, and Three of Coins. Okay, so I'm looking at all of this, and I feel like for some of you, you're pregnant, by the way. Looking at fertility and looking at this Queen of Coins, it both means fertility. So for very few of you, but some of you are pregnant, and I feel like that's kind of where the need for this stability comes from, like, greatly right now, is because you need to take care of your family. For some of you, I think we need to back away from this. I think for all of you that are going through this, we need to back away from this drama. If you can, whatever way that you can, you need to separate yourself. If you have an idea that you know that can propel you, or if there's a conversation to be had that'll make you look better in the eyes of your bosses, maybe it's death with a death card up there, maybe it's just death to all of this drama here, and separating yourself and putting yourself in a new light with the people who are in charge of your job. Maybe it's time to just show them a different side of you, and that you can separate yourself from doing that. For others, I feel like if you are on the hunt for a new job and you do not want to be here anymore, I think it's time to do that. Just make sure that you are, you know what you're looking for, and you're going in it with the right intentions, and you're not jumping. I wouldn't just jump for anything that you're trying to do. I think it sacrifices the Hangman. So it's kind of not falling back, but kind of putting yourself in a predicament of just like time and like pause, right? We're pausing, we're looking into every detail before we make this change, because I feel like it is going to be a big change for some of you. But let's just make sure that we're making the right choices here before we do it. But for some of you that do want to stay, I think you need to separate yourself from this drama, from this just stress that's going on here, and really kind of focus up on your job. Let me see if I can pull anything from this deck. Okay, ready is here. Ready to make some changes. That's always good. Power is here. Perfect. Time to make some powerful decisions here on what it is that you're trying to do here. And loss is here too. Okay. We may feel a little bit lost right now. I feel like that's kind of what the whole thing is here, is that we're kind of lost and not figuring out what to do. I feel like we need to follow our intuition, stay out of this drama, regain some power that we do have in this situation here, and you'll be able to figure out the solution. Cancer, I really hope this was able to help you with whatever you were going through. If it did resonate, I would love to hear about it in the comments, so make sure you leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed to the family, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys on your next reading. Bye!